messed around with it. Yeah, really good spot in my opinion. Really good. So yeah, that was turn 0 done. And it's only taken me however long it's taken. Now I'm really annoyed at Fraps right now because the FPS counter hides the number, how much science I'm getting per turn. So yeah, when I want to see how much science I'm getting, I'm gonna have to hover over because I can't see it. Although you guys will be able to see instantly and be shouting at the screen when I ask how much science am I getting per turn. So I'll try and save this, and I'll try and not lose this series. Like if I do so many other series. In that. Whenever I'm playing as Austria, I always hope to find some days early and I can start building relations with it relatively quickly. Because you want to be getting allies with states, you want to be getting loads of gold, and you want to be doing those diplomatic marriages. What I tend to do is, when I'm playing as Austria, is say put 1,250 gold, and then spend 850 of it on, or 750, sorry, on getting it to ally stage, and as long as it's 5, as long as it's 5 influence over the minimum, fine, and as long as I have 500 or as many as it requires to stay allies, I'm fine. And as long as I have 500, I can do that diplomatic marriage once the 5 turns are over. I went to Liberty. I prefer the Liberty tree to any of the other social policies. Although with small ones, like when I'm playing Gandhi or Haile Selassie, where you don't have many cities, I go with disposition. And when we get to playing Haile Selassie again, I will explain why. Until then, you'll have to wait. So we'll talk for 10 minutes while I go through everyone else. Yeah, I'm going to try and do this series with as little bias towards certain players as I can. Oh, Sydney is already got. So I'm 4 tiles away from my capital. Sydney's 4 tiles away from my capital. So as soon as I get a battering round, I'm going to take over Sydney. My liking. If I was playing as Austria and I had that status, I would be really happy. Whenever I play as on Earth mode as Attila the Hun, I always hope that I'm on the Europe Asia bit, because otherwise I won't actually be able to use my special power. Not my special power, my special building. My special units, because by the time I get to Europe, I will be already past it. I've actually beat the Grand Maces there, and the Baranga Crater is here-ish. Might be just below off the map, who knows. As soon as I found those 2 wonders, I'll be going up here and getting those runes there. And then I will be very close to Islanzadi / Bruja. From now on I'm just going to be thrown to these as renamed names instead of their Civ names. For the sake of time convenience. Yeah. Some players seem to always have lots to do. With other civs, you seem to always have nothing to do. Like, whenever I'm playing Denmark, I almost have nothing to do because I don't know. I have no clue where I am. Really? The Romania, Bosnia, Serbia area cannot be 4 tile stick. That's can't be. Then again, I could be in Azerbaijan and Georgia. That's probably more realistic actually, being in Azerbaijan and Georgia area. Yeah, probably I'm there actually. I've got a map on my wall, so if I suddenly start talking countries or talking social policies or terrain, you see the mouse not move and I'm still talking, and it's because I'm walking up to one of my posters. Yes, I do that. Right, so I should be on the Hobbit right now? Yep. So now I will explain Haile Selassie's power. Haile Selassie's power is that you get a combat bonus when fighting units from a civilization with more cities than Ethiopia. Or in this case, the Hobbit. So you want to stay small, you don't want to build many cities, because it's not more of an offensive power, it's more of a defensive power for when the inevitable happens and another country that wants to take you over. To say, at some point Galbatorix is probably going to declare war. Galbatorix will... all the units will have 20 combat bonus against Galbatorix. By the time he gets there, he will have a load more cities. Gandhi is another person to keep small because he will be massively unhappy if you have loads of cities. That's fairly obvious. And if you're going for a cultural victory, so maybe even Napoleon you'll want to keep small because of his power. Napoleon's a weird one. There are a couple of civs which I would like to have included. For example, I would have loved to have had Rome or Germany, Russia, Arabia, France, Japan, Polynesia, Spain, Carthage, and Byzantium. They're all ones that I would have liked to include, but didn't find room. That I didn't find room for in this list. Sometimes when I'm playing as Hobbits, I sometimes play as Theodora, actually, of Byzantium. Quite a few of these I've played elsewhere. And sometimes I don't include the Hobbits. At all. Sometimes I include a different person, which again you've probably never heard of. From the Inheritance series, I usually play Vajihad, the leader of the Varden. And I usually use Carthage because the Varden are based in Beale Mountain, and Carthage very mountain based. Because of Hannibal, I don't know why the Civ creators didn't include Hannibal when they were doing this list. Is leader of Carthage instead of Dido. I understand Dido created Carthage, but Hannibal's much more famous Carthaginian wise. So that's just my opinion. Tell me what you think. Also, I'm interested to know, who do you think is going to win based on these first few turns? I'm really interested to know actually. Who do you reckon is going to win? Personally, I reckon the Huns are going to slowly take over the Afro-Eurasian continent, which is Europe, Asia and Africa. And then it's probably going to end up him taking over Island Zadi and Orican, and then marching down into South America and ending up being a war between Duncan and Galbatorix. although, because that's what often happens, but I've never actually, completed a game with 12v12, well, where I've controlled all 12 players. Right, I know where I am now for, the elves. The elves. I am in Mongolia, actually. In the Mongolia area, maybe in eastern Kazakhstan, near China. Maybe even a bit of Russia. But I know that this bit here, these mountains, are in the north part of China. Western part of China. So I'm either in Western Mongolia or Eastern Kazakhstan or the northern part of China or the southern little bit of Russia. Of course, once I've explored more, I'll be able to tell you more exactly. Yeah. As soon as I know, I will tell you where I am. Now, I want to explore more with this guy because I don't actually know where on earth I am. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's very supporting the theory that I am in Georgia. Azerbaijan, is it? Georgia, Azerbaijan? Yeah, Azerbaijan. Of course I'm going to have to explore more to find out. If I'm right, I could just keep on heading south and then go west, and then I'll meet Galbatorix. Of course, geographic knowledge is going to come in very handy, and I'm going to try and ignore that. I'm just going to explore randomly, even if I know where you are. I'm going to try to forget what I shouldn't be knowing. But of course, I'm obviously going to end up doing some things. Which is Filipino capital city. Yeah, it's Filipino capital city. Sorry, I really like Japan. Oh, and this week, not this week, last week, I accidentally forgot to upload my geography videos. So you might see 2 geography videos this week, although I might just not record them this week. Just upload the one I forgot to upload this week and the one I uploaded last week. Well, you know what I mean. So yeah, now I think is a good place to stop. Now you're thinking, recording game. That was when I recorded, but the saving went a bit cracked. So yeah. Please say I didn't say this. Good. Right. Yeah. Thanks guys for watching. And I'll see you in the next episode. Just live by, or wherever you see me. Bye.